I feel like individuals a lot of the times tend to forget how empowering and healing Virgo energy is, because there's so much truth that you get to see within that energy of Virgo alone, and it can be intense. And Virgo is very maternal, just like Cancer, but it's that kind of tough love that you also receive from that energy, because Virgo is earth. So I feel like now, us being in Virgo season, I'm channeling a lot. And one of the things I'm channeling is, I feel like someone is definitely going to receive more, not only enlightenment, but they're gonna receive recognition. Someone's gonna get promoted. Someone is just gonna get some kind of light shed on them. And I feel like this is gonna happen in layers and aspects, but in a way that it hasn't happened in the past, that it hasn't happened before. You only get closer to that peak, I hear. So the energy's gonna feel intense. It's bound to feel that way, because there's always something to learn and gather within Virgo season. It's about planting seeds, and it's also about uncovering certain things too, uncovering gems and uncovering old what's it called? What should I even call it? Like Old Testaments. You know what I mean? It's like digging up time capsules, in a sense. You're digging up time capsules, and you really are getting to the root of situations and understandings. There could be more coming to the surface when it comes to family secrets as well. Even secrets that we've held on, when it comes to ourselves or when it comes to others. There's something that gets in the mix. I hear entanglement, and it's like when things come to the surface, it's like that's how that gathering is coming to the forefront, because things are now being shared, because you can't really get away from that. It's something that you come to understand things slowly as you progress, or as you feel as though you're moving a few steps backwards, but you're growing regardless, no matter how intense, no matter how you are growing. And shit does not stop growing, no matter how much you feel the chaos, or you even feel like your own self has destroyed something, in a sense. So I just keep picturing a backyard and a bunch of plants, and it's like someone's digging through a plant that has already grown and blossomed into what it is, but something about it is tarnished. Maybe there's a few leaves that keep dying, but it's something about this plant that you can't overlook it. It somehow outshines the rest of the plants, because there's something unique about it. But it has its own issues. It has its own personal, internal problems. And you want to keep seeking out what or why that is. And so connect that to your daily life right now. Connect it to where it is that you stand right now, and understand that no matter how hard, or it seems as though like unbearable things feel, you only get closer to your answers. You get close to what it is that you need to know. And Virgo shows you how it is that you need to guide yourself. Virgo is not going to do anything for you, but in a sense, just have you see that reflection of yourself within them alone. And I'm hearing now, tell it like it is, because it is exactly what the fuck it is. No matter how you try to sugarcoat things, no matter how much you try to avoid things, no matter how much you try to give more detail or excuses for what something is, it already is what it is. It's already in its natural form. So how do you approach it? By your actions. How do you approach it? By what it is that you need to do simply just for you, in order for you to engage in outside, I hear behavior, outside sources, outside interactions. It all starts within. So you have to find that within yourself, and find that within your imperfections, find it within your flaws, find it within your own hardships. And I feel the need to say, like, yeah, don't keep overlooking those smaller details as to where you feel like you can manipulate the situation, and just keep using people as an excuse for them being the blame, blaming others, and having that be your only excuse, when you take accountability just as much as they do. So peep those small details, peep those smaller details, and understand how you can better nourish yourself, so that there is a way to come clean and it doesn't have to hurt so much. And I'm not saying shit isn't gonna hurt, but to avoid it is a whole other thing. And honestly, that's it's just ignorant and selfish. Like, you've been through so much and you've gotten this far. Why would you turn around and ignore shit and avoid shit all over again, when you already know that's not how you're gonna find your answers? So this is me channeling just that for you. This is me channeling so far, wherever we are or wherever we're gonna be within this Virgo time. I'm not using cards, just straight channeling. I guess just stay tuned for more. I love you, collective.